Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another trade recap. In today's trading session, we ended up taking 2 break-evens and 1 loss. Well, 2 losses after. So 2 break-evens, 1 small loss, and then 1 loss with full size. Again, lost like 700 today across all my accounts. Again, today's just one of those days. Like, I feel like we're in a weird-ass place in price action now where it's like price is just not doing what it's supposed to. Like, it's being just so random, in my opinion. I feel like we're just not ready to go higher, but price comes to these random levels and we're just pushing higher, failing to go and then deliver, break the low, and it's like, all right, like we want to be bearish here, but not like I don't see myself like super bearish all the way down here, right? But let's just kind of go over it. So let me just pull up this here. So where is it? So I put like coming into the day, I was like bearish 1 hour SIBI, bearish SMT with Asia session, London and Asia lows are target. I don't believe we're ready to be bullish yet. Again, we have this sweep of buy side here. We did sweep Asia session highs right here, and we had SMT with it. And I just felt like price wanted to go lower. So coming into the day here, I was like, okay, like I like to see this 30-minute. We did have this 30-minute here. That was pretty nice. And then price swept this buy side here, which is Asia session highs. So let's go over this. We swept Asia session highs, 930s opening higher. We have equal lows. A plus setup. 930 open higher, Asia session high got swept, tap it into a higher time frame key level with an SMT. Boom, SMT. And also, if you look at ES here, what is also happening? We swept this buy side on ES as well. So everything was correlating here for shorts. Like ES finished sweeping all the highs, tap it into this hourly. This just looks super A plus. So I took a short here off this 1 minute, stop at the high, break even at the internal, and then target London session lows and the external again. So if you look at the hourly here, again, we were holding this. Well, I know the hourly inverse here, I guess, but I just feel like we're just still so bearish. So again, maybe oh, and also we were inside the 4 hour as well too. So like live time, I didn't think we were ready yet to be bearish. Like, I mean, to be bullish. Like, we have a close below this low. This low is not protected low. Like, this is just a tap into. We didn't mitigate the breaker. Like, it's just not ready. 10 a.m. is opening higher, like from previous week. So I just don't believe we're gonna go high. I genuinely believe we're just gonna keep engineering low resistance until we hit this level probably, and then go higher. I don't want to fight the shorts anymore. Like, I'm genuinely just not gonna fight the shorts. I think maybe for the rest of the week I might not even trade, just to do damage control, because I'm down 800 on the week per account, and it's a little frustrating because I was so close to securing a payout this week, and it's like the markets are like, nope, like we just got cooked. So let's just continue going over this. So I took a short here, went break even here, got stopped at break even. Then price ended up sweeping this high again, and I was like, okay, like we're so close to this buy side here. We're so close to this buy side here. I was like, damn, I became a little doubtful. I was like, I don't know if we actually, should I take this short or not, right? And I was like, well, the 30-minute is still holding. Like, I'll just go lighter size on this, right? Because I do believe price could still inverse. So I only risked like 150 on this trade to 170. Put my stop at the high. Again, new break even is here, and then I was targeting London session lows. Again, there's an internal low here, but again, where is this? Like, is there a PD ray in this low? Is there a higher time frame gap? There's just nothing. It's just a low. I see this as low resistance liquidity to prominent session lows, which is London session low, Asia session low. That's what I'm gonna target. So I did not partial. I didn't do anything here. I was up like around 300. I shorted one more contract around here, so my stop, my fill came around here. But again, since I shorted here, I believe this was break even, so I moved my stop loss to this high here. Not risking much. Once I saw the down close candle here, I was like, all right, like we're mitigating 930 open into this bearish breaker. We're closing on the 5 minute to the downside. This is clean. I'm gonna short one more time. So I didn't go break even. I was still had risk, but I was only risking 40 bucks, and I was like, all right, like either we're gonna go down here and I'm gonna put more risk, or I'm gonna get stopped out for the same that I risked, which is 130. So I was okay with that. I risked 130. I lost 130 on this trade because they ended up stopping me out. And I was like, all right, cool, that's fine. I was really confident on the shorts after the close below. I really loved it, and I was ready. And again, today I wanted to put on some size. If I saw my setup, and I took it with confidence. Then what did I see? 10 a.m. open higher. And what did we do? Swept this buy side liquidity. This to me, I was like, all right, fire. Like, this is exactly what I want to see. Swept this buy side liquidity. What this price ended up doing, gave us a 30-second inversion. I took a 30-second. We formed equal lows. I was like, all right, I want these equal lows to get taken. This is my 3-minute unfilled for value gap, or even 2-minute. Like, we had equal lows. I want to see this sweep, and then we can maybe I'll go break even, and then we can target these lows again. I got stopped again. I ended up closing my positions once we inversed the 30-second back up. I lost like 200 and something, so I was down like 350 so far. I was down like 350. I was like, all right, bet. I'm down basically one trade, basically 2 break evens, 1 real loss that I manually closed because I realized that I was gonna get stopped. Then I was like, all right, bet. Like, I don't like price action that much here because 15-minute inverse to the upside, 5-minute bullish breaker. Like, looking back at this, I wish I didn't take this trade. But I was just trying to fight it. I was like, this hourly still holding though. Like, this hourly SIBI still holding. We're not giving that big of a displacement. Prices, again, at the time we had this 30-minute CRT. 10 a.m. has equal lows. I was like, I want to take this 5. I don't see why it wouldn't work. So, to me, I was just like, this is, again, I don't think price is fully ready yet. We have so much low resistance. I'm going to short this. I went short, and what do you know, stopped out, and I would have targeted this, and then London and Asia session lows. That's what I was looking for. Price didn't give me that, unfortunately. And now, again, what is price doing here? I don't know. We're just kind of dancing here. I don't know what price wants to really do. We have SMT at the highs again. To me, I just rather wait. I don't know really what price wants to do, and I just don't want to be a part of this, honestly. Like, yeah, I feel like it's just choppy. Like, I feel like we're just in a, I think every trade I took today wasn't bad. I feel like we're just in a weird spot where we're inside of the daily SIBI, daily BISI. Like, yeah, I don't understand what price really wants to do. We subbed the daily low. Maybe we go to the high now. Now that we got breakup structure to the upside. Once we close the bubble, I shouldn't have taken that short. I shouldn't. I really shouldn't have. Like, it has context. We have an hourly gap. We have a bearish breaker. We have a SMT with a 30-minute. We have equal lows. 10 a.m. is opening higher. Like, everything is there, but we're breaking structure to the upside, and it's like, yeah, I don't know. I'm happy I didn't go my full size of 500 to 750. I still risk only 350. So risk management was there, but it's just frustrating when you're trying to go heavy and you're trying to play. Like, it's one of those days where it's like, bro, it's frustrating. We're like wicking every time, wicking, and then like right here we get this close above, but it's just not a big displacement. It feels very like accumulation, manipulation, and then we're getting that distribution. Hey, it is what it is. I don't think it's a bad trade, genuinely. But it's this bullish breaker. I feel like it just threw me off. I told myself I low-key don't want to take this trade, but I took it because of the CRT with the 15-minute high and the 30-minute. We had CRT and SMT with that high, so like we had bearish SMT here. So I was like, all right, like this should go lower. Yeah, it's one of those days, bro, where fuck me, man. It's very frustrating. I feel like the market doesn't know what the fuck to do. Like, pick a fucking side, bro. Either you're gonna be bullish or you're gonna be fucking bearish. And I feel like I genuinely just want to wait for one direction for the rest of the week, because I don't want to get caught up and I don't want to fucking do more damage than is being done. Like, I'm down OD on the week, and I really don't want to do more damage. I know it's easy to recover from this. It's not that hard, but it's just frustrating. It's generally very frustrating. I still have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, so we can easily cook up on those days. Hopefully we can. It's not something, it's just frustrating for sure. But yeah, I mean, there's nothing we could do. So with that being said, again, let me know how you guys did today. Overall, I don't think my performance was bad. Time and price were aligned. We were delivering off a higher time frame gap. We were clearly in equilibrium of the entire dealing range. We were clearly in a premium. We were disrespecting a bullish gap. Equal lows. The intention is there. I guess it's just not delivering. We're in a weird, again, like I said, we're in a weird place in price. Once I saw this delivering a breakup structure to the downside, again, this is the 930. So now that we're breaking structure right back up to the upside, I want to see actual displacement. And like and we're closing above this high, like, and the 15-minute is inversing here. So there's a few things why I shouldn't take this trade. So one of them is we created bullish breaker, bullish breaker, bullish breaker. 930 SMT is holding. Now we're creating a bullish breaker, and we inverse this 15-minute. I don't think price actually wants to be bullish. Again, I should wait for bullish to actually bearish confirmation. So maybe this 4-minute, and then this 4-minute gets inverse. Maybe there's like an order block around here that I can put a stop loss, and that's exactly what I should have done. And then it's like, all right, like now I got confirmation. There's a bearish order block, and I can target this and this, and I'll be good for the day. But this just comes from, like, again, I could see this delivering here, but I have to be honest with myself. It's not a good win. I mean, it's not the best loss. Again, I know there's a higher time frame here, but there's 15-minute and 5-minute bullish breaker. 15 minutes inversing. We have a bearish SMT at the lows, and then we're closing above again. I shouldn't have taken the short, and that's just the truth. We're just fucking around here now. One of those days, bro. Happens. Didn't perform to my best. I took a few good trades though. I feel like I generally took a few good trades. This was a good trade. This was a good trade. This wasn't that. This was a great trade in my opinion. Again, but I lost only $100 here where it shouldn't have been a loss. It shouldn't have been any loss, honestly. I should have just lost like $40. And then yeah, and then this trade I should have taken. I should only be down 350 on the week, or like 400 on the week. But mistakes happen. It is what it is. You can't beat yourself up over about it. I know revenge trading won't get me anywhere, so I won't revenge trade. Is not what I do anymore. It's more like, all right, like I gotta follow my setup, wait for it to be clear, and bounce back. No matter how frustrated you can get and feel in the moment, it doesn't matter, right? That's the main thing that I always want to say. No matter how frustrated you're feeling, bro, why is it doing this? Oh, okay. No matter how frustrated you're feeling, like, it's not worth, like, for example, like, there's many times where I'm posting trade recaps and I'm genuinely very frustrated with myself, and this is one of those times. But I also understand, like, look, I trust in myself, trust in my edge, and I saw that bullish breaker, but I just don't believe we're ready to be bullish. But price is telling me, like, yo, we could potentially be bullish here. So I'm being stubborn, and that's on me. That's why I lost an extra 350 because of my stubbornness. I was down 350, and I should have just left it at that. I'm like, okay, price is being fucking weird and dumb, so I'm done for the day, right? But I was like, you know what? I see this delivering, bro. Like, you know, when we're forming, like, bullish PDRs are getting respected, bearish are getting disrespected. So it's like, why am I going against it? Because of what? An hourly time frame, an hourly gap. When everything else, though, like, what is my confluences? Hourly gap is holding, yes. 10 a.m. open higher, yes. But what else? Bullish structure. Like, structure is not aligning with my setup, with what I want. And I had to remove that. And again, I think it's purely because I was ready to just get after it today. And I feel like that's another thing too, where it's very frustrating, where it's like the days that I'm happy and the days that I'm fucking ready to put on size, ready to get after, ready to grow my account, it's like you get a slap in the face. And that's one thing with trading where it's very weird, where it's like, damn, the days that I feel happy and the days that I feel good, it's like you get cooked. And it's like, do I have to be a fucking depressed fucking trader? Like, that's retarded. I don't want to do that. Like, I don't want to be fucking sad or upset when I'm trading. I want to be fucking pumped to trade. So, like, again, this is not going to ruin my mood. It's just, I got to look at the facts. And the facts is that I forced a trade. And that trade was bullish breaker. SMT at the lows. Price was displacing right back up higher. 15-minute inverse. But, yeah, it's just not the best. And same thing I feel like in the morning. I feel like if you just look at it from the morning price action, like, this hourly inversed. So it's like, in order to be bearish, I want to wait for this. Like, I want to wait for a sweep of this high. So, like, this trade is just not a good trade because we're inversing. Although there's a 30-minute gap here. We got to look at the higher time frame. And then the only trade that should have been taken is this 30-minute here. Or, sorry, this 4-minute inverse, which we never would have gotten. But that's the only trade that I feel like would have been good. But again, there's a big ass wick, so it's like not even a trade. So like if we're looking at it like in perspective, like I don't know, this 30-minute was good, but we're inversing the hourly. Like I feel like I'm just kind of opening my eyes to things, but we're inside of the 4 hour too. So it's like it goes hand in hand. It's fucking confusing. because the 4 hours there, but the hourly inverse, and then it's like, well, the 30 minutes there, so it's like, and then ES is inside of this hourly. So again, we're forming a bearish SMT wages session highs. Fucking confusing. Yeah, I don't know. Oh shit, my bad. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't understand. Really. Yeah, we're closing up, but this hourly still holding. Not really big displacement, by the same. Yeah, I don't know. I can't. London Asia lows are pretty here again. There's no reason. Like, there's no gap here. Yeah, I guess like. I guess that I'm happy that I lowered risk for these two trades because I saw them potentially wanting to deliver, but it's just not. I don't know. I feel like. Yeah, I can't really. Yeah, the 30-minute gap is there. You know, we sweep this high. It's also hourly CRT. 30-minute is there. You know, but it's not the best. Like the hourly, yeah. If the hourly did an inverse, I feel like. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I feel like if I'm just being honest, bro, I feel like I genuinely just wait for this sweep of this hourly, and then you're just for sure, you'll know for sure, and then wait for this 3 minutes inverse, or I mean, sorry, the 4-minute inverse, and then you should be fine. Stop at the high, but it has to be a better wick. It's too wicky here. But that's the best trade. Like, this could deliver because of the 30-minute and the sweep, but I don't know. Maybe we get a PM trade here. No, his SMT with his fucking. And it's like low resistance here. Yeah, I don't. Again, and then this is one of those things where it's like I don't like this trade here at all. But if I were to bet on something, like this is like SMT here, but it's not clean. There's no 30-minute gap here. This is just a random. I feel like SMT. Like, yeah. So I don't feel like any of this price action is good at this point in time. Maybe we get a PM trade. Who knows? Yeah, but this is fucking insane. I feel like, yeah. I don't know. I don't want to think about this shit anymore. But yeah, that's my trade recap. It is what it is. I feel like all my other trades were not that bad, honestly. 30-minute was there. SMT at the highs. London session low was pretty clean target. 930 open higher. 1 minute inversion here. Shorted, break even. Shorted, break even. And then here, once we tap the hourly, again, I just trusted my buys and I trusted myself. I want to see the equal lows get taken. I got fucked on. The only thing I would say here is this bullish breaker. SMT at the lows and then bullish breaker. I don't think the 5-minute short here is ideal. I feel like I should have waited and been a bit more patient. It is what it is. It happens. We move on. But yeah, with that being said, that is the end of the trade recap. Again, as always, this is not financial advice, just my own point of view on what I could do better, and this is a journal for myself. And as always, all glory goes to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Again, one thing that I do want to talk about though is that I read today. It was the diligent that stay patient, become wealthy and they make money. But the people that rush and are impulsive don't, right? So in this moment in time, there's no need to rush. There's no need to be impulsive. There's no need to revenge trade. You just got to stay patient. You have to be very focused and trust the model. So it will come. And when I come, I will see it and I'm ready to put risk on the table. It's very easy to bounce back from stuff like this, right? One trade, I could easily make a 1 to 2 R trade and make 700 and be right back, cover the entire loss of the day, and then one more trade. Again, I can actually put risk on. I can catch a 1 to 2R, be up 1K on the week or 1.5K on the week. It doesn't matter. So again, it's really not that big of a deal. So we gotta stay patient. I'm gonna wait for it. A better setup coming into tomorrow, and I'm done for the day. I'm actually locking myself out on the day. Boom, that's locked out. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.